Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for waiting. You are joining the CowCast, where an abundance of hosts, namely Nate, Sean, Nick, Lewis, and Frankie, sometimes featuring other guests, talks mostly about video games and developments in the technological world for at least 1 hour. Warning: the show is recorded live and unscripted, so where they might try to follow the topics at hand, tangents and rants aren't just common, they are practically integrated features of the show. We hope you will enjoy your stay, and the show will begin shortly. Actually, it begins right now.
More, motherfucker!
Hello everyone, welcome to CowCast Season 2, Episode 3. We got some awesome topics today, but first let's introduce our hosts. Sean and Nick are with us today. Say hello, gentlemen.
Oh, that's us again.
That is
Damn,
again.
we got even another one. We got the gateau.
Well, we even got the gato in the background today
There.
of Nick's camera.
There is Gato.
Miss
Would not
Gato.
Stop pestering me until he got on the camera. So,
Nice.
Like, let me be on it.
literally Hitler.
So everyone, welcome to CowCast. This is our weekly pod show, talk
Pod
show.
show boys.
Yeah, whatever. That we do every Tuesday at 7 p.m. EST. We got some topics for you tonight. We're going to be talking about our favorite movie action series. We're going to talk about our favorite Super Bowl ads that we saw while we watched or post-watched the Super Bowl ads. We're going to talk about some Steam sale suggestions, like what games we suggest in the current Steam sale based on their prices and so forth, the best deals and all that jazz. And we're going to be talking about Battalion 1944, a new indie kickstarted World War II first-person shooter. And we're going to be talking about some weekly news bites, which include us shitting on Ubisoft like normal and some leopard attacks. And then we'll, of course...
Shitballs.
and of course, we'll get right into the viewer topics after we get through our main topics of the evening, where you guys get to ask us all the questions and topics, and we get to answer them for you. All right, you gentlemen, ready? Anything to say before we move on to our first topic of the evening? I'll take that as a no.
Nope. Nope.
All right, so this is so we're gonna be talking about our favorite action series. So during the Super Bowl, the Jason Bourne 30-second teaser for the Super Bowl came out, and in the middle of the Super Bowl, I think it was actually the beginning of the Super Bowl, so that played. So that got me really excited because I really like the Jason Bourne action series. So what is your guys' favorite action series? If you're in the chat, feel free to weigh your comments and we'll read them off. And Nick and Sean, what would be your favorite action scene? You got like stuff like... Try, I guess, stay away from sci-fi, but stick with your like action series like James Bond's, Mission Impossible, and stuff.
God, both of those film series suck dick.
I don't know about series.
Yeah.
Okay, you could go with movies if you
Here.
can't think of a series.
I have a Wikipedia list up that I could propose here.
Oh God.
If you need that for inspiration. I was looking through it. I was like, I just started going through it. I'm like, Avengers. Oh
yeah, so you got a lot of different options here, my friend. You got The Matrix, you got Rambo, you got Die Hard, Dirty Harry, just quickly read Hellboy,
Die Hard's
X-Men.
Oh, is Hellboy a series? Oh yeah, they did make one.
Yeah,
of the movie.
they made. I was gonna say
Terminator.
Hellboy, but then you said get away from that, and I was like, well, man, that made it harder.
You could say Hellboy, I think.
It's fucking sci-fi as fuck, man.
Well, you can go with high sci-fi, but I was
Okay.
really saying don't pick
Not like Star Wars.
Don't pick Star Wars or
Yeah.
like Star Trek. That's
Or
what
like
I really
Lord of the
mean.
Rings or some
okay.
Yeah,
shit.
don't pick
yeah.
Lord of the Rings either.
Yeah.
Then
You can.
uh,
I'm waiting on your response here. So.
Okay, well.
okay, I would go with Hellboy. I liked them. I watched them when I was younger, and they're decent movies back then. But like James Bond overall as a giant series would probably be the bestie from the old ones to the remakes with the new actor, which I can't remember his name as of right now. So
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. Just read it when you said it too. Yeah, I think those are probably the better ones out of most.
I don't know. There's a lot of movies on this list, man. A lot. You sure?
I ain't even looking on that one.
All right, that's fine.
I can't even get the chat to open up here on my internet.
Dang.
All right, Nick, what would you choose?
like I'm going down the list, and I'm just like, okay, well, let me look at what movies I liked. I saw like, oh, cool, Die Hard, and I'm like, wait, they made like 5 more, and those suck balls compared to the first 2 or 3. So I'm gonna have to skip on Die Hard. That'd be my go-to. I watch that shit like whenever I see it up. I mean, honestly, out of all of these films on this list here, on this Wikipedia list I'm looking at, I can say that I have enjoyed them all to some extent. Probably have to be The Matrix. I mean, there's like a lot of movies on there that are pretty good, but certainly one of them is not the Fantastic Four. Holy shit.
That's considered a series. I guess they made 2.
Haven't made them.
Reboot series.
No, they made 2.
God damn.
Like
sure they made
Fantastic
2?
Four. I guess there's 6. I guess. What is the little number?
I
next
think
to
they
it?
made 1.
I think they made 2 of the
Original.
Same.
last group,
Yeah.
and then they made this new reboot one.
Right.
I'm not sure on that.
All right. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say Band of Brothers too, but I was like, oh, he said movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Movies, man. We're talking about
It's a
movies.
mini series.
It's a mini
Yeah.
series. Well, Band of Brothers pretty good. Okay, so I
Those
think
are
mine-
longer than
they're not longer than movies. They're
like some of them.
No, they're like hour-long
Oh,
TV shows.
Oh,
Well, the
miniseries.
miniseries as a whole is longer than movies.
Yeah, the whole, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So
All
I
right,
guess,
go on.
I guess you guessed what mine was gonna be. Mine's gonna be Bourne. I honestly like the first like if you're looking at straight up like the best like secret agent like
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
the best secret agent one like or like super like badass like secret agent like guy who just tricks everyone kind of thing. You gotta go with Bourne because like they're definitely the best made and they're both definitely the most entertaining. Because James Bond just absolutely sucks dick.
It does. It was like so campy back in the day that was like the charm, and now it's just like, look at Daniel Craig, try to be realistic, but at the same time, he doesn't die ever in all of this bullshit.
Yeah, like
It's like,
they're like it's so bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we went to watch the new Spectre, and
I'll give you that.
like I didn't
Yeah.
even like I didn't even do it realize what the bad guy was until I went back and watched like a video that explained that he was a bad guy in one of the originals that I hadn't seen.
oh god,
Like so,
you
like
know who the bad guy was?
I can't remember his name, but it was such a bad movie because that one and the new one and all the different all the new ones. I don't know. I just think it's really bad. I think it's very overrated. I think Mission Impossible is a little bit better, but it's getting to the point where they shouldn't make another one.
I'd rather watch James
those are-
Bond over Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossibles are like
Okay.
quirky, like action ones, and then
Yeah.
James Bonds are like a little bit too unrealistic.
It's
But
like
yeah, definitely James
misogyny simulator.
Bourne is like the most realistic. Like it actually puts you through like, oh, like this would actually be like happening to me if this actually like I killed
Yeah.
somebody or you're running away through a city or whatnot. Like stuff like that. That's what makes it cool.
Well, apparently
We're also a little bit
that's-
brainwashed by
that-
Dad.
Apparently, that is one of the more realistic, I guess, like spy movies. I don't know who it was according to. I just remember hearing it.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I can see why people would like that film. Definitely over the Fantastic Four. Definitely.
So stupid.
Why is
That's
it on
just
this list?
Well, Star
I don't
Wars
know
is
why it's on
too.
that list.
I mean, like all the superhero movies are.
Yeah,
Nope.
I don't know.
I don't know, but like I guess we got like I don't know. I just think as a whole, he's like it's the best movie to sit down and watch again. I don't know. I
Watch
think
it twice, though.
I think he's a cool character, and I don't think you can watch like the Mission Impossible films or the James Bond films again.
I don't know, man. I see those fucking James Bond films on like every like Thanksgiving or some shit. Whenever they play the
Yeah.
marathon through, like every single movie, and it's something. Someone likes it out there. I don't
Yeah.
know. Sure.
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Who knows? Any other series that you think are horrible or shouldn't be considered action series based on
look.
this list? I guess like
Teenage Mutant
Hong
Ninja Turtles
Kong.
films. That's one.
well anything fucking superheroes, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think superhero is not an action.
that
Oh,
shouldn't
God.
count.
X-Men is shit
That shouldn't
too.
count.
Yeah,
That's in its own
I
topic.
hate
Oh,
these.
okay.
We need to have a topic about superhero movies. I would just want to like fully relay my hate on all of these fucking
Okay.
like superhero movies one of these days.
Okay, we'll do it
What
next week.
Well, I think we need a good topic for it, not just to be like, I fucking hate Spider-Man because they made it 10 times. Fuck you,
Yeah,
Peter
I think the
Parker.
new
Your
ones are
uncle's
better,
dead.
But yeah, I guess not
Yeah.
everyone else.
What's Peter Pan's favorite rice?
What?
Brown.
Uncle Ben's.
You mean Peter Parker, not Peter Pan?
Is it Peter Pan?
No, Peter Pan is the green little Disney
No,
character.
did I say Peter Pan?
You said Peter Pan.
I don't know.
You said Peter Pan.
I think I
Yes.
said Peter Parker.
No, you said Peter
You
Pan.
said Peter
Yeah, I
Parker the
did.
first time. I can definitely confirm
Either
that.
or. Both of them were tragic as fuck, so whatever.
Oh my god.
I can't believe you just said Peter.
Apparently I said Peter Pan.
A round of applause.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll move on to our next topic. Okay, so our next topic of the evening, we're gonna move on to our favorite Super Bowl ads.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Apparently.
All right. All
We
right.
can confirm. Peter Pan boy.
It's one of
It is
those days.
confirmed. It's been
mean,
confirmed.
Double
Okay.
confirmed.
So, Nick, can you drop the Super Bowl?
No.
No,
No.
that's the wrong category, my friend.
Probably.
You dropped the
That's
films
all
up
right.
again.
It'll be fine. I just closed it. I'll get it in a moment.
All right, so Nick's going to drop a Super Bowl playlist to all the Super Bowl ads that were going to be that were played during the Super Bowl. So I guess since I was the only one that watched the Super Bowl because I'm the only one that's American enough to watch that, guys. Thanks.
Doesn't work.
We're going to be talking about my favorite ad first.
Okay.
All right, so my
Play it
favorite
on. man.
my favorite
I want
ad
whistle.
was there's
You
an
say
ad,
mine.
and I can't remember what I think it's for Mazda, and it was talking about how they had like a truck speaker in the background,
Okay.
in the back of like the truck bed. So like the beginning, it begins, and then the truck drives away, and it's playing "Somebody to Love" by Queen. And is this the one you were gonna choose, Sean?
Yes, this one was great.
This one was great.
Oh my gosh, I
then
watched it like
the
3 times.
The fucking herd of sheep started singing Queen. Like they did different harmonies with the different groups of sheep, and it was the greatest thing ever. I'm trying to find it. Singing sheep.
And
And
then
then drop it in the chat. Honda, it's Honda
And then-
commercial.
Literally.
Yeah, the Honda. Do you remember what the dog said at the end? Woof woof, bark bark.
Yeah,
Indeed.
At the end, there's a talking dog.
the talking dog too.
If you want to see more of this truck, blah blah blah. And he's like, "I'm just kidding. I'm a dog. Woof woof, bark bark." Oh.
I guess that's a good ad.
Yeah, I don't know. So what do you guys think were a good ad that you watched?
A good ad that I watched during the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Well, after the Super Bowl.
After the Super Bowl. Mate, you're trying to sell me on these ads. I'm gonna go and watch that one now and be immersed as fuck.
I'll drop it in the
What?
chat.
I mean,
Okay, I like the Skittles Steven Tyler one. I think that's his name.
Oh god, that
Right?
was stupid as fuck.
It was a
does he look
fun.
like a zombie?
No, I don't know.
mean-
There was a couple good ones. That one was just funny because it made him like break his face, and then I don't know if did you see the Doritos one where it's like he's moving the Dorito around and like the baby's moving in the belly, and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
wife takes it and
God.
throws it, and then it comes.
So there was like the
Bro.
ultrasound or something, Nick. And
Okay.
like the wife was getting an ultrasound, like the husband was eating Doritos. She yelled at him for eating Doritos, and then he came close to like kiss the baby belly, and you could see like on the ultrasound the baby reach out to try to grab their Dorito, and then he just moved the Dorito around in her stomach, like it was really weird. And then he threw it across the room, or his wife threw the bag of Doritos across the room, and then she went into labor. It was kind of weird. It was kind of disturbing now that I'm describing it, but it was kind of funny when when you're watching it.
Yeah,
That-
and then
believe
the
it.
Kevin Hart
Shit.
one, the daughter dating one. I found that funny just because it had Kevin Hart in it.
I didn't actually see it.
Oh, he like basically like I think it's for an app or like a car finder thing where it tracks your car, and he like follows them around on their date, and then it's just I don't know, it's kind of stupid, but it was okay. And then the Marilyn Monroe Snickers commercial where
Yeah.
she's a guy. I don't remember that actor's name, but I think he played the Goblin. Did he play the Goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played the Goblin.
Willem
in,
Dafoe.
There you go. I don't know actors, so that's okay. And he's like, Monroe, eat a Snicker. And then she does and turns back into the bombshell
The
Marilyn
Bombshell.
Monroe.
Shit. I think that is
Yeah.
the one I've actually seen. The one
Yeah.
ad I've actually seen out of
There's-
all of these. I don't even know where I saw it. I just saw
I
it.
think it was playing on the internet before the
Probably.
Super Bowl.
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the one that another one that was good was the Jeep commercials were good. Those are the emotional
Nice.
like we're badass like America.
It's like this is America. Every day, 500 million people wake up and go to the mountains in their Jeep and chop down trees and shit.
Pretty much. That's
Do
what-
it for America. It's
Do it
like
for-
having one of those ads.
Yeah. Those
Yeah.
were pretty good. They did this thing where they did like the Super Bowl babies. They made like all the people who were born 9 months after the Super Bowl, like from the different cities, because they say that there's like an influx of babies and shit. The Budweiser commercial was actually pretty bad. Well, one
What
was
was
good.
it this year?
Pew, 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 pew.
It was with the two comedy people, right? Comedians? Was
No.
that one of the Budweisers?
No, that was Bud Light. But
Bud
Budweiser
Light,
was they just did like a standard, what you consider a standard commercial for one, and then the other one was the British, like some British actress, I can't remember her name. She was in Red 2. She was in the Red movies.
Oh,
With
Helen Mirren?
Oh,
yeah.
she was
old
sitting by
She
the
was sitting at the
table,
table
right?
and she gave us like a whole speech.
Yeah,
how you're
I skipped
fucking-
over that. It was so dumb.
Like how you're extremely stupid for drunk driving and stuff. So yeah,
Sorry, but-
those weren't that good. And then trying to figure out what the fuck's happening outside my door.
I'm hearing like fucking Arabic music and shit. Is everything alright over there?
That was someone yelling. There's
Dice
no
is
music.
here?
There's no music.
Shit.
And then
Okay.
another good one was shit. What was I gonna say?
That avocado one, that Sprague sent was decent.
Oh, so Sean wanted to talk about the one that was really bad.
Oh, my. You can't have, like, oh, what's your favorite Super Bowl commercial, much like without what's your worst. The Puppy Monkey Baby commercial, where it breaks through the wall with a can of, like,
Kickstarter.
soda. Yeah, Kickstarter, like,
Energy
sodas
drink.
or whatever. And I think it's like a Kickstarter Mountain Dew thing, whatever. He puts it on the table and just goes, monkey, baby, puppy, dog, whatever.
Monkey.
And just keeps doing that.
Puppy monkey,
Monkey
baby.
pup.
Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby.
Yeah. And I'm like,
And the whole punchline of the commercial was it was literally like a pug's head on a monkey's
With a
like
mon-
torso with a diaper and baby legs combined.
like,
and the punchline of the thing was
why not? The
was
best
like
three things.
why not have the best three things combined into one? And it was like the energy drink combined with juice, soda, and like dew or something. It's like what?
See, no,
Puppy
so
monkey
that's
baby.
the thing.
Puppy monkey
That's
baby.
the thing with like these like Super Bowl commercials. Like I think if we were to see that, we'd be like, this seems out of place, weird. But I feel like everyone else who watches the Super Bowl is like much more internet straight edge than we are. So they're like, whoa, this is psychedelic and weird, and shit. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know, man. They just need to do some more like fucking like some cray YouTube commercials or something they put out there. There's some cray ones out there. That'll turn some heads at the Super Bowl, but I never really get into the Super Bowl commercials, mates. I never do.
I don't know. This year
They
was
were
really
good.
bad.
Hype.
Like,
They hype them up too much.
They were
People
good
make
a
it
long
seem like
time
I only
ago.
They
watch
were
them for the.
good a long time ago, yeah.
They were
And that's
good.
the problem.
The last
that
like 3 years, they
you
haven't
can't
been
hold
good at all. There's been like a couple good ones. There's been like a couple good ones in the last couple years, but like the best one is the little kid with the Darth Vader costume. That's a good one from years
Yeah.
ago. The sheep one was pretty up there. I don't know.
yeah,
why.
the sheep one was.
I was just not expecting it. And I like Queen,
It is-
so
Yeah, well, fucking.
I
Queen,
knew
man,
you were
they're
gonna
selling
pick
out.
that one when I heard the Queen song. I was like, no, this one's so good.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is really America Day once you think about it, because if you think about it, it's violence, it's beer, and it's absorbing commercialism and enjoying it. It is really America Day in a nutshell.
It really is America Day.
Fucking A.
Oh god, is this the puppy monkey? Nope.
Bud Light. Mm-hmm.
The Bud
Confirmed.
Light one wasn't
Okay.
horrible because I don't really like the comedians. Don't like Amy Schumer or Seth Rogen that much. And then
Yeah, Seth Rogen. Look at me, weed and shit.
I don't really like
funny.
him.
God damn it, Seth Rogen.
I don't know. I just don't really like him. I don't know why.
They're
Amy
funny,
Schumer's
but
like too
that
up
was
in
a
your fucking
bad
face because she thinks she's entitled because she's a woman. It's true.
Easy.
I
Upset
don't
everybody.
know about that.
You know,
Let's agree to disagree.
Okay. All right.
Don't want to accept all of our female viewers out there chilling in the audience. You know.
What is your
Same.
fave of all time, Sprague? Let's look at Sprague's favorite.
So then I said, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm flattered.
Oh, that one, the Eminem one. I like that one too.
That one was from way back then.
That was a good one.
2012.
Yeah. All right. So I guess if you guys had no Super Bowl comments left, we're going to move on to our next topic.
Ha. It was poop.
All right. On to our next topic of the evening, Steam sales. Okay. So there's the Steam store. This week, there's been a Steam sale. It ends on the 12th. So get your Steam sales ready because you got 3 more days. So we're going to discuss the games we're going to decide to
Recommend you guys.
That's all I have. It's just $1.
Okay. So we're going to recommend games based on the sale price. So Nick, you're going to go first.
I'm gonna go first.
Oh, sale
Fuck,
price.
man,
I
I'm
think
just
it should
scrolling
be
down the list.
whatever you want.
I was gonna scroll the list and say what's good.
Well, do that, man.
All right. Well, let's see what is a reasonably good deal. Doesn't absolutely suck balls.
You didn't even prep this at all, Nick?
Oh, Meg, I didn't even see our topics until
2 minutes?
fucking 30 minutes ago.
Jesus Christ.
I got you. I blame Skype. But
Yeah, I blame Skype.
I mean, fine. Do you have any prepared then? Seems
Well.
like you might then. No?
Well, I was going to pick Civilization, but I was going to let you guys take that. All right. Well, Sid Meier's Civilization 5 is definitely your best. Is definitely your best deal out of any game.
Yeah, bang for the buck. Oh,
It's
yeah.
your best bang for the buck. Buy the Game of the Year edition for $12.49 or whatever it is, and you'll get hundreds of hours of play. If you're into strategy games, then I would also recommend Star Wars Republic Commando. It's an old game that came out in 2004. Star Wars game, squad based. It's one of those first I think it even came out before Rainbow Six with the whole tell your squad what to do bullshit. And probably around the time Band of Brothers in Arms came out and stuff like that. So that's a good one. That's $3. And then of course you got to pick up my game of choice, paid at the current moment, Payday 2 for the big $5.
Or you could get another game that Nathaniel likes, and we all kind of decently like. Not that best. Left 4 Dead 2 for
Do not buy Left 4
Nobody
Dead
has
2
that.
for $3.99. Do not buy Left 4 Dead 2 for $3.99. Oh my god. What a fucking
Why
ripoff.
not?
I got it for free. Well, I paid $20 when it way a long time ago. But you could have got it for free a year, 2 years ago now.
2 years ago, man. Has
Yeah.
that happened since? What's the
Yeah.
lowest price you've seen since?
$2.50.
$2.50.
Okay.
I don't think any of these sales are necessarily other than the
No, they're not
Civilization
good at
one
all.
is, and the Payday ones are considerate, but some of these are ones that are normally on sale or different sales are actually cheaper in different sales. Prison Architects I've seen is cheaper, a couple dollars cheaper.
Well,
Just
Prison
some
Cause
of
I've
them
seen
are pretty
cheaper.
I don't know. Prison Architect, I think, is actually more expensive now because it came out of early
Ah,
access
okay.
recently.
Yeah.
Because
Rust,
I
I've
remember,
seen
it
Rust
used to
are
be
cheaper.
$7 or something in the summer sale. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't buy it then, and I'm kind of mad about that. But
Fucking now, aren't you, pal?
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
You can
Get
buy
Far Cry 4 for $20.
Yeah, never.
Not
Gary's
much.
Mod for $5 is kind of a ripoff. I'll send it to you for less.
Oh.
$2.50 is the way to go for
Resell
Gary's
it,
Mod.
boys.
I'm not a big fan of Gary's Mod, as unlike my
Game sucks.
friend Sean over here. All right, what games do you guys want to choose?
Well, just
That's
going down the list here. I think
Top
Sean
3.
said Banner. Top 3. Okay.
You went over all of them.
There's some
This-
other good ones.
This is a tyranny. Oh, Lord. Well, I'm just going down the list right now. I'm just looking at shit. I see if you're into city builders, Tropico 4, the collector's bundle, $15, which I'm pretty sure is all the DLC. I'd say it's worth it. I mean, you don't really get Tropico games unless they have all the DLC because there's nothing to do. So that's not a bad value, I suppose. Skyrim, of course, Legendary Edition, $10. All the DLC for that, or you get the base game, $5. Shit's dope, Skyrim. Or you could be playing Fallout 4, but whatever. It's up to you.
That shit's still expensive.
It's $40. It's on 33% sale right now. So
33%?
well, I mean, for it coming out not that long ago.
Coming out in November, yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess.
What do you
I
mean
don't
to
know.
guess, Sean?
Daisy,
Yeah.
15% off.
What is
Don't
that?
get
While
that.
it's hot.
What's that total?
$29.74.
Fuck that.
Don't buy that. Do not repeat.
Don't buy any Command & Conquer games if they're on Steam. Just buy them on Origin in the bundle for a lot less. Tomb Raider.
The Long Dark's on half off. Decent.
There's games you want to recommend people, Sean. That's not a game I would want to recommend to someone.
I enjoyed the time I played it. It's
How many
it's our
hours did you
game.
play with it? Like
Let's see.
3?
5, you whore.
Oh, yeah. Tomb Raider.
Did better.
Get it. Best
There
game.
you go.
Best
Best
game
game.
for your buck.
Best game for your buck, boys.
Even though you
You're
can
up
probably
against
get it
Sal's
for half the
$10?
price on the summer sale, but if you're looking for a game now. What other games? Well,
I don't know.
Verdun is $11.49.
There's not a lot of good ones, though.
If you want
Like, I wouldn't recommend Verdun.
Well, I'd say if you want to support indie devs making a game that seem to be working on the game.
Yeah. The
I
Stanley
mean, I don't know how
Parable.
far it's going to get, but they're working
Yeah.
on it, which is good.
Yeah. The Stanley Parable for $4.49. That's good.
Oh, yeah. That's
Empire Total
Yeah.
for
Five Nights at
$5.
Freddy's. Do not get that. I repeat,
Rise
do
of
not
Nations
get that.
Extended Edition, $5. Decent.
Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light, $5 a piece.
Oh, that's
Really
a good, deal.
good series. You gotta get both. You gotta
Oh,
get
wow.
both. But obviously play one before you get the other. But yeah, you should get both. And if you don't like it,
Mates.
send it to me.
Star Wars Lego Boys.
Star Wars Legos. That's my friend Mike's favorite game. Oh, we totally just
That's
lost
decent.
Sean. Oh, we lost Sean for a second. Okay, never mind.
Hello?
Hi.
Well, how are you doing
It's
today? Sean?
I heard-
All right.
What
I
other
was
games? What other
wondering.
games? I
Pokemon.
think that's pretty much it for
I-
me. What do you guys think?
The Empire Total Wars, $5.
I don't know. There's not a lot of good games on sale.
Thing is, we have most of the
Far
good
Cry
games
3
already.
Blood Dragon, man.
No, but like even in the games that I do have, like some of them are on good sales, and I wouldn't recommend them.
The point was to recommend the best ones of the sale. This sale.
Hotline
Ooh,
Miami
there's
is
a dollar
$2.50.
Oh, that's a good price. All right,
Sorry.
on to our next topic because this is getting old.
Games.
Games. Pick some good ones. All right, on to our fourth topic of the evening. Battalion 1944. Dude, I cut it off.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so Nick's going to drop some links to the Kickstarter and an article about the new game. It's an indie game. So it's an indie World War II FPS shooter, and it's going to be fucking elite.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks dope
Look,
as
Now,
all.
if I were to ask how elite is it, will you provide for me an in-depth summary that makes me want to go support these indie devs right now?
It's going to be super elite.
Okay.
No,
That's
okay,
about
so,
it.
so basically,
Oh.
it's a World War II shooter. There's very little customization that will change the game, unlike your current modern games now. So a lot of, they describe it as the as your World War II game for the modern era, which is pretty exciting. We lost Sean. Sean is dead. And
Yeah,
so it's pretty cool because it seems like they're going to have dedicated servers. They're going to have a ton of different maps based on 1944. And they're doing a lot of realistic stuff with museums and actually going to locations and everything to see it based on the videos that they show. So they're working really hard to make it really authentic, which I think is pretty cool. You can support it to get access to the pre-alpha, the closed alpha, and the beta, and of course early access and so forth on Steam. There's different. I think one of the coolest things to look at is their battle rank system. It's described on on the Kickstarter page. So you make a battalion with your friends, and then that battalion joins a battalion. Or that platoon, you join in a platoon with your friends, and then that battalion is made of a bunch of different platoons that then you fight with your battalion to get different like every seasons or daily challenges and stuff, which I think is kind of cool. So you can become like the best battalion and the best platoon and so forth, which I think is really cool because I think that'd be kind of like because they do a lot of like stuff like in other games where you're like the top on the leaderboard for but you're the top on the leaderboard for using this gun, or you're top of the leaderboard for using this class in like Battlefield or something, or you have the most kills, or you're the best KDR, but they never do something that's like the best like squad. And I feel like a lot of the games we play, we do pretty well and get the best squad. Like when we play Battlefield, Nick, we get the best squad. When we play War Thunder, we usually get the best squad. And I think the whole concept of being like part of a squad and having people fight you in a squad is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So I don't know. I think there's anti-cheat. There's going to be hosting. There's going to be land support. It's all like unique customizations based on like actual era time stuff. So the only things you can actually customize are really well, obviously you can pick your class weapons, but you're not going to be carrying around a Thompson with a NACOG scope on it kind of thing.
Mate, that was my dream playing this game.
Yeah, and they said they're doing like the whole different ranges, so that like every map will have different combat areas, so you can use all the different types of guns like and use the correct ranges and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's good, because that's what a lot of games don't do. They're either way too big, and then you don't have that middle ground or small like areas or close quarters that you could get those smaller guns, so they're not worth it. So like, if you want to do heavy metal on Battlefield, even though it is mostly a vehicle map, it's still like there's only a certain amount of vehicles you can use, so it's mostly a sniper battle. Right. But I thought it looked pretty dope overall.
I don't know. I mean, it looks nice, but just reading on it, there's a couple sketchy things I'm just looking at.
What is the sketchy thing?
I mean, like they try to make it seem like, oh, it's okay, it's all squad based and stuff like that, and then I'm kind of looking through, and then it's like, what is it? It's like balanced perfectly or whatever like that. I'm like, World War II wasn't a balanced war at all. Motherfuckers getting bombed left and right.
Yeah, but you know, it's a game. It's a game.
I know, it's a game. It's a game. I'll give that the benefit of the doubt. But, like, the other thing is I'm looking at, if I can find it again here, where they're talking about game modes that they currently have. I don't know if they're going to add more, like Capture Flag, Domination, Team Deathmatch. It seemed very Call of Duty to me. Yeah. Which kind of makes me question how the gameplay is going to be, because they say it's tight and competitive.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But
I mean, I wouldn't call it like Battlefield competitive. I call it like squad based or like Red Orchestra or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't know. I wouldn't mind having. I think I'd be okay with playing the fast paced like World War II if it was actually good.
If it is actually good.
It actually runs well, unlike Heroes and Generals and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Now it says here, Deathmatch Arena with 16 players might just be actual Deathmatch. I don't know if it's Team Deathmatch or not.
Yeah. Where are you looking at the game modes? Because I missed it.
Underneath the gameplay section. Near the top.
Underneath the game or gameplay?
The gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there. I don't know. I mean, it looks good. It looks like they did their homework on a lot of stuff. We just have to see how they actually make the game perform. That's a real question.
Yeah, I think it looks good for like an indie game, but I don't think it has like the fluidity look yet of a Battlefield or like a Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
Well, also you're looking at gameplay that's not even 100% real.
It's all in engine gameplay.
I know it's all in engine, but that's the beta or alpha. Like that's the groundwork for it. You have to think of what is going to come from that. And if you watch the video, they show that a lot of their movement is strictly from like capturing it from a real person, like with the like balls and like a green screen, and like doing all the moves of takedowns and stabs and hitting people and running and whatnot. So you get a more realistic feel to it, and obviously that's just in the works now. They're like one of the first companies and people to do it. So
It will also be Steam Early Access, which is either a blessing or a curse, how you look at it. So,
yeah.
Which I think is okay. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's interesting, but I don't know, I think as a whole it'll be pretty good. I think it'll be too expensive again.
Probably. I just don't want it to fuck up, because if it
Right.
fucks up, then everyone else is going to be like, or all like the big like gaming companies will be like, see, people clearly didn't want a World War II game then, even though it'll be like something completely unrelated, and they'll never try
Yeah.
to make one. Which is fucking.
And that's the thing that I liked. What they said is they grew up playing the games that we grew up because they're around our age, a little bit older for some of them, maybe more close to your guys' age, just a couple years older than me. But like they're like, we want one of these games. Nobody's making them, so we're going to do it ourselves, which is pretty dope in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think benefits are pretty good priced too, and I'm going to donate like 350 euros to get 10 times closed. Actually, it's not that bad for $350.
Well, shit.
That's 10 copies of games. Yeah, it's actually not that bad.
See, but why would you want 10 copies of the game?
Well, you go in as like a group.
Oh.
They're called platoon packs. Oh, I can do a $1,500 donation.
Yeah, I'm looking at that one right now, and I'm not seeing anything excessively awesome. Get a soundtrack.
Get a soundtrack.
Hear about that. That won't be on YouTube in the first hour. Okay.
Yeah, no. I don't know why you'd want to donate that much money. I don't know how you could.
The incentive for that doesn't even really seem like I want things incentive. It more or less seems like
I want the game.
I want the game.
Yeah.
Really badly.
Just,
So take my money.
This thing's got so much money though. Like in 3 days, it was completely funded for 142,000, and now it's at 277,000 with 22 days ago. So I think it's going to be pretty damn good.
And on average, a person's donating about $42.
Which would get you... Scroll. It goes like the 35
How many days has it been up for?
35-year one, closed beta access. It's been up for like 8 days.
8 days. So times that number by, say it keeps going, then there's 22 divided by 8, and another 2.75 times 277
They're not going to get
19.
the same amount of money in that main.
I know, but just say roughly they do.
Fun fact,
they'll make 764,000.
Fun fact,
I doubt they get there.
the FAQ for people who might be interested, at least some things I was interested on. Kill streaks and death streaks. None, just skill. Okay. Microtransactions, apparently not. It's not payday, apparently. Will it have an FOV slider? Everybody's about FOV sliders these days. It has an FOV slider.
Where are you looking at that?
It's all the way at the bottom.
That's a struggle.
No plans for a single-player campaign either. But apparently they might change it. I don't know.
It looks like that comment on the PC Gamer argument is... What's up, Box of Cards? Welcome. On the PC thing I see is... the PC Gamer article we posted is that people says it looks like it's going to be more like Call of Duty than Red Orchestra.
Yeah, there's
but everyone's
specifically...
hoping that it's Red Orchestra.
There's specifically 2 FAQ questions where they go, or will you be including a search and destroy bomb defusal mission? They say yes. And then will they include a hardcore mode? And they said they'll have that if there's enough demand. Yeah.
Single player campaign. We have lots of requests for this, and we hear you. We currently have no plans for a single player campaign. We're currently focused on making a solid multiplayer experience. Of course you are. Is there a time frame for this? No official dates announced yet.
And Sprague, there's no word on how many people are in a squad or a platoon kind of thing.
Don't get too excited, boys. Not yet.
Kill streaks. No kill streaks.
That's what I said,
I
mate.
went over that.
Oh, it has voice communications.
It does.
Yeah, okay.
Many games do these days.
Many games, but like, you know.
Yeah.
The only one that I think the only one that actually works is Red Orchestra. That's the only one I could think of that works. Like
for voice communication.
To some extent, that's the only that and Payday are the only games that actually work.
I don't know, mate. I hate having that guy on the Russian team being like Trayvon deserved it or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, okay, well that's different. That's a different thing.
Well, you know, there's a global talking thing key there. I don't know why they added that, but whatever.
Yeah.
Shit's cray.
On to
These
our
early
last
access
topic.
boys, be careful.
On to our next topic. Okay.
Earthy.
Topic number 5.
Jaguar bites.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about weekly news bites. So this is the things where we find little articles that can't really be a full topic, but we want to discuss anyway because they're hilarious. So, the first one we're going to discuss is Ubisoft denies the Division on PC held back by consoles. So they had, a person, a team member of the Division staff, coders, say that they wanted to keep. They were always keeping. They got to keep the PC version and check with the consoles. And then people got outraged, and then Ubisoft had to officially release something saying that was not true. That person was misunderstood, and that the game will be probably better on the PC than it is on the consoles, which is complete bullshit.
Why? Great tell.
I don't know, because it's Ubisoft, and there's no way that they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's like they made. Yeah, no, fuck that. I don't know how you could actually like visually say that you're keeping the versions equal when clearly the Xbox is like has early releases on everything and like the deals with that. It's like if you have to concentrate so much more on Xbox now, just because you have the deal with them.
You know what? Like if shit like that, I just don't get why Steam just doesn't buy like all these companies and just like, hey, how about instead of giving your games to Xbox and PlayStation early, you just give it to us? Because we all know Steam could fucking do that. Why don't they do that?
Yeah, I don't know. You think Steam could just do it, but Ubisoft is fucking stupid,
rich.
And they don't understand that. They should. I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, their whole console market is so much bigger than their PC market, though. That's the problem. Because it's cheaper. It's more expensive to buy a console game because there's not that many sales, so you'll get more money from there, and then there's more people probably. So, unfortunately, that's yeah.
Yeah, and then you cater to the console market. And we all know what the fuck games they play. Ooh. Oh, we don't talk about those games here. Oh, we do. We just talk
master
about
race to begin, and then we will overcome this UB bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting a review copy of the game, so I'll let you know how actually good it is.
I bet the UI is going to be clunky as shit.
Yeah, it already is.
Oh, shots fired. A review video. What a savage.
Fuck. It's clunky as fuck, man. Clunky as fuck.
That was just like the review. I hope that like they have like a fucking parody of that game, like an official parody, and it just has your little comment. It's like clunky as fuck. ConnMovieMakers.
The most important traits of the ninja.
You mean just
man. You should just Photoshop it. Just do it.
Oh man.
And then there you go. Fucking
2 stars, clunky as fuck.
Although on an off topic, since we are talking about Ubisoft, I actually watched somewhat of the new Far Cry Primal. It looks cool. Too bad I'm gonna hate the game if I even try to play it. Just saying.
Getting a review copy of that too.
Oh boy.
So no, that one is too, but that one looks fucking stupid as hell. They're like, oh, no guns, it's somewhat better. Like, okay.
I
I'll
mean,
let you know.
It seems a lot.
I'm just gonna be pissed when I have to read subtitles for a 30-hour campaign.
You're one of those guys. I see. One of those guys. He doesn't like the subtitle life.
No, they may seem like it's like all these native language and bullshit. Like, I don't give a fuck.
They didn't speak English in like
I don't give a fuck.
BC. Shit.
Give them
it
like
ruins
a
your
little
fucking
accent at the
immersion
end
when
of
you
their
have to
English.
read.
Well,
It ruins the visual of the game.
Ruins
too.
the immersion when they're speaking full fluent English. Oh,
I mean, this is true. This is true.
I don't know. I'd rather they speak English. Like, they do in all the movies where they're not supposed to speak English and shit.
Did they
A
in
lot of 'em.
that 10,000 BC movie? What was that movie?
Yeah, they definitely spoke in English.
Okay.
I don't know. I just think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Next little
Tiger bites.
leopard bite, man. So this motherfucking leopard escaped and bit people in India, and I thought it was hilarious. The video's there. Watch
Yeah,
at your discretion,
it's a
because
great video.
no one dies, I don't think.
You just asked me, like, you got any topics for tomorrow? And I'm just like, I read about leopards attacking people.
It's really just it's a funny it's a funny article. I think it's kind of funny
It's
that,
like,
that people were that
so
dumb to
random.
let the leopard attack them.
well, I mean,
If
Like,
it's
I
I
fine.
don't
kind
know
of-
how you let them. I think it just does.
yeah, I very much think that it was like, hey, India has a really big population. We need to make more houses. And then they kind of like go into leopard territory and
Yeah, there's giant walls to keep these things out, and then it still got in, and people were trying to capture it, and like,
fuck with leopards.
yeah, don't fuck with leopards.
That was
There's a
tiger,
leopard
those
there, dude.
motherfuckers-
You run right away. You don't stay in the same area where it is. Like if you're
Hey,
trying to capture it,
How are you
like,
gonna
book it,
outrun a
man.
leopard?
You book it.
How are you gonna run a leopard?
You don't, but like they were trying
Don't.
to
Then what
capture
the fuck's the point of running?
it because you
Dead.
got no. They were like
Oh.
trying to capture it on that roof thing with like the net, or it got stuck there. Like once you see that, dude, you book it. You're gone. Like no, you hear that shit?
Yep.
Like nah, you
Oh,
don't
no.
stand.
I just think it's a funny article that we needed to share.
It's
I
like
really had nothing to discuss about it, but I think it was funny to look at.
it's just one of those things that like I expect Vice to give me like on a weekly basis at least, and I mean, I'm satisfied. Shit. I mean, that motherfucker got pulled right off that fence. He's like, nigga, let me out of here. Nope. Nope.
Poor leopard.
Oh, man. I blame society,
I blame fucking society, man.
probably.
Fuck
Probably.
society, man.
I blame the British Empire.
Yeah, colonizing shit.
Yeah. Assholes. They caused us all. Damn leopard attacks. That's all I have to say about that, more or less. There you go.
Yeah.
Man, man.
All right. I guess on to viewer questions then. On to viewer topics. All right.
Viewer top.
So this is the part of the show where you, the viewers, get to ask us questions and topics, and give us topics you want us to discuss. Remember, as always, try to keep it away from vulgarity, racism, and sexual stuff, and so forth.
Looking
Keep
at
it
you,
clean.
box of cards.
We're looking at you,
and
box of
spread bacon.
cards. And
Okay.
I mean, he's box of cards is asking us about graphics cards. He asked if the 960
Okay.
was good, and I told him the 980, man, and the 980 is expensive. But I want to see let's look at the price comparison.
I don't have NVIDIA
980
cards, so I really wouldn't
versus
know too much.
960.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If we don't got it, I can't give you.
Wow. Well, I mean, you could have an
good description.
opinion.
Nah.
I mean, anyone could have an opinion. I mean, like some people
yeah.
don't drink delicious Dr Pepper, but I
You're
do
not
for a
sponsored by
fact
Dr.
because
Pepper.
you know it really brings the Super Bowl to my mind here because I'm a true American and that's why I drink Dr Pepper.
I'm looking at the 980 versus
Delicious.
the 960, and there's actually a pretty big difference in price. I didn't think there was.
But what's
What
the
is the
difference in
price?
performance? Pray tell.
Dan's got the 970.
The 960 is rated 31st out of 501, based on user
Okay.
benchmark, and the 980 regular is 4th. It costs $480, which is not right at all because I've seen it for less. And the other one costs $181. And so I'm going to look at the 980 Ti, and that one costs
970.
$640. Actually, that's probably right at 4 gigabytes, and its number is the highest ranking one. So the Ti versus 980 Ti versus 960 is the highest ranking rated, the 31st highest ranking.
Okay, where is SLI Titan X's on that list?
I don't know.
No,
Apparently not that high.
not that high.
Like,
Well, yeah, they're
Speed
they're
ranking
probably-
is 0th out of 501,
Oh man.
but it costs 980 980 Ti. Let's see how much it costs.
I saw some guy
GeForce,
charge like
a
6
Newegg.
gigabytes on his computer.
A Newegg, the Gigabyte 980 Ti C pricing cart. $649. Shit. The 970. What does the 970
Oof.
cost?
Can you still play
970
Minecraft?
costs $340 for.
Go with the 970
I'll
then.
go with the 970, man.
I'm gonna go with whatever I can play Minecraft at 40 FPS with.
To be honest, if you
That's-
get the 960, which is pretty much like a generation behind now, it's not really worth it.
Well, there you go.
Okay, questions. What do you guys think about Heroes and Generals? It is poop.
Pretty bad game.
And then there's Unturned and Arma 3.
What do I think about Unturned? Pretty bad game.
What
What do I think about Arma 3?
Unoptimized as shit. Unturned
It's so
is like
bad.
Minecraft, but like stupid. I think
Sean,
there's-
what
I
do
think
you
you can play
think about
Minecraft, like
Unturned?
Unturned Minecraft, and it's better than.
I want to know what Sean has to think about Unturned because he played it a lot.
Yeah, he did some
Eh.
tutorials on it, man.
It was decent. It wasn't worth playing that much, and I don't know what they've done recently with it. I don't think much because they're working on a new map, and it's one dude. So, like, I don't know. It's decent for what it was. Arma 3, definitely can't play that game, so I don't even know. Heroes and Generals, that shit's like 2 FPS all day.
Arma 3 isn't a very optimized
Yeah,
game.
like Arma,
Yeah,
Arma 3
they're not
and
optimized.
Hero in General not optimized.
They're not.
It's not like it's not even like we have bad computers. We have good computers, but they're just.
We should be able to play Heroes in General.
We
at
should
the
be-
very least.
I could
but-
see Arma 3 like we having trouble running it, but even on low it's hard to run. It's not optimized. It's just not
Now
fluid.
yes. Now he asks about Total War Rome 2. He's just giving us the most unoptimized games he could find on Steam.
Yeah.
What a bastard.
And there's also what is a good processor for multitasking.
Well, anything with an i7 in front of it.
Well, there you go.
I know that's not actually true, but anything like the higher end i7s are probably your best. I have a 8350 FX 8350 AMD 8 core at 4.0, and it
Got a
does pretty well.
620. It's not as good.
Sean has a
Same
6320.
as me, I
Yeah,
think. A slightly better one, I
I think
think.
Sean has a 6350 6 core. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of those, yeah.
I
Mine
think-
is
No, it's a 6 core. I don't know the number
6120.
actually for it.
So,
I think Arma 3 could be a good game, but it's just not optimized enough.
it's not optimized for anybody, which it confuses me about that company because they make money. They make a lot of money, and I'm surprised they can't figure that out.
I haven't played Rust, but I don't think it's like one of the survival games that are early access and I don't really want to play. Fallout
Yeah.
4, I haven't played. Nick doesn't really like it.
What?
Nick likes it.
I never
don't
said I
played-
didn't like
you've played
Words in
1,000
his
hours
mouth.
of Fallout 3, and you played 25 of Fallout 4.
Well, yeah. I just
He
haven't
hasn't got
played it.
things,
in a
man.
while.
He's got
Dude.
things and people to do.
How can I play Fallout 4
Ooh.
when I'm trying to get Tier 5 tanks and War Thunder? You know how much
I
time I need
know,
to put into
man.
that shit?
Tier 5.
330,000 RP is not kosher.
Man.
Fuck you, Gaijin. Piece of
Not
shit.
kosher at
Sorry.
all. 5.0 or are we
Over.
talking tier 5?
I'm talking like Tier 5 8.0.
Oh, shit, boys.
Yeah.
That's a bit different than that.
Yeah, that's a lot different.
There you go. That's why I haven't played Fallout 4 in a while. And, you know,
Sprague. Sprague's got no
a lot
questions.
What about my boy Carlos who just joined the stream? What is a good BF 109 in War Thunder? What's a good BF 109, Nick?
it's a good BF 109.
No,
BF 109 G10 or G6,
G10
depending on
more.
your playstyle. G10's better, though. There you go.
There you go. All
No one
right.
else plays.
I don't know if
So-
we have any other questions for tonight. Do we have any other questions for tonight?
Not really,
think
but
that might be
guess I'm
it.
just gonna go back to enjoying this Dr. Pepper that we were sponsored to.
We are not sponsored by
advertise here.
Dr. Pepper.
$175 million.
Nate, when can we play Payday next?
Delicious.
There we go. That's what
We might
I
be able to
thought
play
you
Payday
were going to say.
We can play Payday right now.
Post-show.
See, we can do a post-show stream.
Sounds
Maybe
Exciting.
not a post-show stream. I don't know. I might just play the game.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So thoughts on Company and Heroes? Haven't played it. Verdun, we like it, but I can't really get into it that much.
needs more work.
It needs more
Still.
work. And
Every
yeah,
game needs work, you're telling us, or optimization.
pretty much.
It's almost
That's
like
the
they're
answer
releasing
for all.
unfinished games.
Oh, wait, they are. Oh wait, sounds like a lot of games recently.
Yeah. Hashtag
Wouldn't know.
DLCs, man.
Sounds like a consumer protection issue.
Consumer
Rip.
protection issue. All right. So that pretty much wraps up our show for this evening. Thank you for all your questions and all your comments during the stro on the topics. If you showed up late, I'm sorry. And hope you will be back next week when we do some more streaming. Check out the God of Kitty up there. Men of War of Assault Squad 2. Haven't played it. None of us played it, so sorry. Box of Cards. So yeah, pretty much thank you for coming out this week. We will see you all next week. We will be back next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with more topics. Make sure to follow the CowCast on Twitter. The top right hand, there's the handle, the Twitter handle. We post different stuff there. We're trying to post the topics ahead of time so you can see which ones you want to show up and see. And thank you everyone for who followed, and we will see you guys next time.
Na 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 na.
Na, na, na.